Hey folks, so today we're just going to talk a little bit about calories and counting calories, okay? It's a common topic, something that comes up quite a lot with clients as well, okay? So first thing you've got to figure out is what is the goal, okay? What are you aiming to do with this calorie counting exercise, okay? So generally, there's two options you can go with, okay? First one is going to be running a calorie deficit, i.e. you burn more calories than you consume. The end result of that is going to be a decrease in weight. Okay? The second option then is a calorie surplus. Okay? So that's where you're consuming more calories than you burn. The end result of that is going to be an increase in weight. So it depends on what your goal, what route you want to go with those two options. If you're looking to drop a bit of drop a bit of body fat, get a little bit leaner, what you want to try and do is generally run a 10 to 20% deficit. Okay? So that means reduce your calories by about 10 to 20%, okay? That's going to be a healthy range for dropping the body fat, getting that a little bit leaner as well. Some of the potential pitfalls with going down the route of calorie counting, firstly, the numbers, okay? So where are you getting your numbers for? Is it the packaging on foods? If so, they're not always 100% accurate. Secondly, a lot of websites that list calories on foods, they may be a little bit off as well. So you've just got to be aware of that. It's not going to be an exact science when it comes to those numbers. Secondly, portion size, okay? So when people are tracking their foods on things like MyFitnessPal, etc., we can get a little bit loose in terms of the portion sizes that we're talking about, okay? So is it a handful or is it 2 handfuls? Is it a cup? Is it half a cup? You've got to try and be really accurate with that, okay? We want to get that number as close to correct as possible. Lastly, not including everything, okay? So that's a really common one. If somebody's eating well, maybe they're having a salad, but they're not counting maybe the balsamic vinegar glaze that they're including as well, which could be somewhere in the region of 100 to 150 calories. It depends on what you're using with your salads. That can have a massive effect on your goals. If you're trying to run this 10 to 20% and you haven't counted 100 to 150 calories, you may end up breaking even and not reducing that calorie consumption at all. Lastly, is there an alternative? Yeah, there's a simpler alternative if this isn't what you're after, and that is basically looking at your nutrition in terms of the quantity and the quality, okay? So with the quantity, if you just eat less, you're going to consume less calories. So if you generally eat 3 meals, 2 snacks, reduce it to 3 meals, 1 snack. Then maybe get rid of 2 of the snacks, or you can change it around. Maybe have 2 meals, 2 snacks. Either way, your calories are down because you're just eating less. Lastly, the quantity, okay? The quality. If you improve the quality of the food that you're eating, for a lot of people, that's going to mean less calories, okay? So what I mean by that is moving away from the processed, highly sugared foods and eating more whole foods, more real foods, okay? A lot of those foods are going to have lower calories anyway, and it's just going to keep you fuller for longer as well, so it's a win on both sides, okay? So there's some very brief points on the ins and outs of counting calories. If you have any questions on any of this at all, just drop me an email or drop me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.